In this video, I'm going to explain how to clone an AI deep learning model in imagepro AI if you have the appropriate module. There are two methods for cloning an AI deep learning model. Once you have found a pre-trained model or other model appropriate for your sample and additional training is needed, you'll need to clone the model. The first method is to clone a model from the AI Deep Learning Prediction panel. To load the AI Deep Learning Prediction panel, simply select Count Size tab, locate the AI button, and select the drop-down and press the AI Deep Learning Prediction button. This will load the AI Deep Learning Prediction panel. Once you have found a pre-trained model, load the appropriate model. In this case, we'll be using the General Objects model. In Configure Classes, I've named the class Nuclei. Select Targets, I'm using the gray channel. And make sure I adjust the object diameter. To test the appropriateness of this model, I will press the Count button. As you can see, in this example, the model is appropriate. It's not perfect, but it is appropriate for this particular sample. However, we will need additional training. Once you have determined additional training is needed, we can clone the model from here. In Section 5, Predict and Count, press the Clone Model button. This will bring up the Clone Model panel. Since we are cloning a known model, most of the information is grayed out. In this case, we're using a cell pose model, so we're using instant segmentation. I am working with monochrome channels. The configure classes is already filled out. We will enter the name in the AI trainer. Select architecture, since we're cloning model, is selected the cell pose. Adjust training set options is the most important thing you can choose, since this model is appropriate and is very close to properly finding our nuclei or objects of interest. The copy training model is on by default. If this is turned off at this point, it will be a naive model. Under Section 6, Define Name and Description, we can now enter in the model name. In this case, I'll call it TM nuclei. We can add additional information as appropriate under the description section. Under the industry section, we can select an industry which can be filtered on when searching for specific deep learning models. We can include a demonstration image, and we can also put an image in that will be used in the Manage Models browser by simply taking a snap. This information can be entered in at a later time after the model has been trained. The load and trainer is on. The load and trainer selection is on. And we're ready. Press the OK button. The clone model is now loaded in the AI Deep Learning Trainer, as we can see here with the appropriate name. Please see the additional videos on how to train a deep learning AI model. The second method is to clone a model directly from the Manage Model panel. In this case, we can use the second method, which is to select the Count Size tab, locate the AI button, select the drop-down, and Manage Models. At this point, we need to select the appropriate model. Here, we've been using the General Objects. And now with the General Objects model selected, we can go directly to the Clone button in the Model Manager. Simply press the Clone button, and the Clone Model panel is now displayed. This is the panel we just looked at a moment ago. Again, we can see that since we're cloning a model, it's set to instance with monochrome image. Configure classes will be done in the AI trainer. This was cloned as a cell pose model, and we are copying the training model. And I'll just call this nuclei. As I mentioned before, we can select the industry, which can be used for filtering models at a later time. We can add a description. We can include a demonstration image. And we can add image to the model manager. Loading trainer is on. Now I'll press the OK button. And we're now ready to train our model. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please contact Media Cybernetics and we'll be happy to help.